Hey y'all, no episode of This Week in Weiss Schwarz for this week because there really isn't any news to get through, but we are going to talk about some updates specifically for the English edition of Weiss Schwarz. This is about the Bushiroad Championship series, and this is only for Weiss Schwarz, but I'm sure Vanguard has its own thing going on. As you know, the Bushiroad Championship series is coming up, and if you didn't know, welcome to the channel. We have a lot of fun here. The dates are up, the pricings are up. The side events are also up. I do like how each BCS is essentially a 2-day event for Weiss Schwarz. You have the main event, then you have the side events that are taking place on the non-main days, such as the Meister Cup, single elimination tournaments, and the free fight. So let's go over some quick updates for BCS. As you know, you cannot have oversleeves with a pattern or a border, and only official licensed card sleeves are allowed. So make sure that there's a copyright on your card sleeves somewhere. You can use matte and clears or the embossed style, but one has to be embossed, the other side cannot. And no designs, no gold foiling on your oversleeves, no iPhone sleeves either. If they don't have a copyright or if you choose the wrong oversleeves, they are going to ask you to change your sleeves, especially if you're in the top cut. As for aid items, you're only allowed a center marker and power indicator. As for Weiss Schwarz, I'm not sure what the power indicators could be. This isn't like Vanguard where they have like those little specific dice that have the power gains. This is not good for me because I have cards that gain effects or give effects out. And I'm more of a visual learner, or as my girl calls me, autistic. I need a visual to remind myself which cards gain those effects, so I use dice. I am assuming that I'm not able to use dice as indicators, but I'm gonna double check with a judge. All right. Here's the huge one. Time has been cut from 35 minutes to 30 minutes. Now listen, if you're watching this, I am assuming that you play Weiss Schwarz. You know how long these matches take? Now Top Cut is sticking to the original 35 minutes. In the finals, there's no time. Now what happens when you reach the time up? Double loss. Both players gain a loss for the matches. So 30-minute rounds are a big deal now. Now, the double loss isn't a new ruling, but there have been some instances at locals and at BCF and BSF where if the opponent is losing, just to, be salty, be a dick, they will purposely slow play so both players will get a double loss. Do not be that person. But it is really frustrating that when you're playing fast, you're playing well, and then your opponent just slow plays a bit, and then both of y'all get the double loss. And it has happened to me. I think it was against a JoJo player. They were fairly new, and they did take their time with their plays. We got to time, and we got a double loss. And it was my turn, and when we played out the game, I would have won. I'm still mad about that. As for another interesting update, of course, English is only allowed in this tournament. Free fight is open to all languages, although the Meister Cup and single elimination are English only. As for the cards, all cards can be used after their official release date. If you were unaware, there used to be a 2-week embargo on sets that were just released. This is no longer the case. As soon as the street date hits, you are legally allowed to play that deck at BCS. Now, here's the issue that can arise from that. Not a lot of shops get their cards on time, and not a lot of people are going to be getting their singles on time either. It really adds an advantage to players who have a strong local scene, and in a way, it kind of incentivizes breaking street date to get some cards. I'm not condoning that. Let the record show. Bushiroad, I'm not condoning breaking street date. What is good is that there isn't any major sets being released around the tournament dates. Like we have Konosuba Re-Edit in Houston, which is a reprint set. So I'm not expecting an uptick in Konosuba players, or maybe there will be an uptick in Darkness players. I don't know. Makeina is in Toronto, which might be interesting, but I don't expect anything major. No, not the lemon build. So what could be done? Practice with the 30 minutes. That's the main one. Tell your TO at your locals of the new rules and ask them nicely if we could start doing 30-minute rounds. It is going to be a learning curve, and I believe in all of you. Study your decks, learn the shortcuts of your decks, and just play a bit faster. Remember, practice makes perfect, and that is where we're going to end today's video. What date are you going to for the Bushiroad Championship Series? I'm going to California and maybe Toronto. Maybe we'll see. I'm also going to be covering each of the dates when they pass. People seem to really enjoy those reports. Thank you all again. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.